Welcome to the first episode of our new Nuzlocke type, the Loyalocke. We're going to be playing Pokemon Fire Red, and I'm just going to have a blast. So, basically, this lock type is something that I've pretty much made, that I've never heard of before. So, what it is that when you go into a route or a new area, whatever, you go to get your first encounter, you have to catch that first Pokemon, or you have to attempt to catch it. If you don't catch it because you accidentally kill it or something, whatever, but you have to try to catch it. That's part of the rules. Otherwise, you're not playing the game right, you know? So, secondly, if a Pokemon faints, it is considered dead and no longer able to be used in battle, just like a regular Nuzlocke, of course. Next is that whenever you catch a Pokemon, it is basically put into a queue. So your first 6 Pokemon that you catch will be on your team and will not be switched out unless under certain conditions, like a Pokemon dying or it getting switched out because of a spin on the wheel. You cannot switch it out otherwise. And this queue basically means the next Pokemon caught is at the front of it. It's basically a line, and they will get shifted onto your team in that order, essentially. Hope that makes sense. Other than that, it's just we got everything else done, I think. But real quick, let's go ahead and show you guys our wheel here. So our wheel has a bunch of different things. Spin it, just see what we get out of fun. But oh yeah, we also have to select an MVP every time we defeat a rival, gym leader, or an evil team encounter. That's when we'll spin the wheel as well. So basically, this one says switch out any MVP for any Pokemon, or the MVP for any Pokemon of your choice. So basically, the MVP would be switched off of the team and would essentially, we can choose any Pokemon to put on the team. It doesn't die, it's just switched off. And then we also have stuff like the whole team being switched out. So our team will be drastically changing constantly, which is why I love this so much. So let's go ahead and start the game. I really love our layout here that I got. It looks great. Really enjoy it. But it's basically just a regular Nuzlocke, but I'd say probably harder. Also, we can also have our MVP or a random Pokemon on our team die, which is also a whole nother thing. But we also have a chance for a Pokemon to get revived that is on the wheel. But mostly it's just switching out members of the team. But it can be tough because sometimes you're not going to get a Pokemon, or you're not going to get Pokemon on your team that you might want for a certain battle, which is what makes it tough, but very rewarding at the same time. Yes, I am a boy. Are you sure about that? We're going to call ourselves Sherman. Oh yeah, the other thing as well, we're going to name every Pokemon in this series. I'm going to at least try to. Try not to forget that. That way I get an even closer connection to them, so when they do die or get switched off the team, it just sucks. But if we can't, we can't. If I end up messing up, it's whatever. It's really not the big a deal. We're gonna name this guy. Let's go with my friend Anthony. That's what we're gonna name him. We're gonna name him after my buddy. Oh, the hell? Didn't mean to do that. He's my good friend who normally likes to play Pokemon. Just barely fits. Awesome. Anthony. He's my other friend who likes to play Pokemon. I have, a group of friends, and none of them really play Pokemon but him and I. The others can enjoy it sometimes, but they're not avid enjoyers of it like we are. Grab our potion. Yeah. Oh, the other thing, we're going to use rare candies in order to level up our Pokemon. So, at one point, I am going to have to get that cheat on here. I'm going to have to do a cut to get the cheats on, because otherwise it's going to take way too long to train up the Pokemon and stuff when our team switches out and whatnot. Alright, Professor Oak. You're really nothing special, my guy. You're not. You're not. So, without further ado, we gotta choose our Pokemon. But the fun thing about this, I don't get to choose what Pokemon I'm getting. Why would I? That's no fun. Alright. Here we go. Fire, water, grass. I have it set up for other stuff. I hate these stupid ads that pop up on here. Oh my god. We got grass, so that's cool. We get Bulbasaur, which might even be the best starter for this game. My goodness. Dude. It's pretty sweet. Bulbasaur is the first one, right? Yeah. I love Bulbasaur, really. I really do. Bulbasaur is great. I literally said I was going to nickname them, and I didn't. Whatever. I'm probably just not going to nickname them. Nicknaming Pokemon isn't really my thing. I don't know why. Never been a big fan of it. I would have probably just named him like Salad or something anyways. Bro gave us our first Pokemon and then asked us if we've ever had a Pokemon battle before. Like, are you stupid? Never really realized that till now, but like, really, dude? Not very bright. Boring ass battle, bro. I love that sound. It's just like so nostalgic, I feel like. Let's go. So we would spin the wheel here, but we literally can't switch out any Pokemon or anything yet. And since we only have one Pokemon, we're not going to say it dies. So technically the lock isn't going to start until we have Pokeballs and we start catching Pokemon. Or the challenge doesn't start, I guess. Don't worry, I'll put the rules and stuff in the description of the video. Make it very easy for you guys. I don't remember. Can you grab this before you come back? Nope. Okay. So even though we can't switch out our Pokemon, once we have multiple Pokemon, we'll spin that wheel because there is a chance for our Pokemon to die from it, and we're still going to have that. We're still going to keep that chance, basically. If Pokemon dies because of the wheel, it dies because of the wheel. We can't use it. It's whatever. It can eventually get revived, though. It's a possibility, at least. I love like this classic music and stuff. Pokemon just gives me so much joy. No, I don't want to talk to you again. Thanks, though. Sticky keys just popped up. I hate that. Let's get our good old parcel. From Mr. For Mr. Oak over here. I love Mr. Oak. Mr. Professor Oak is great. Though you can't lie. You gotta know how much better Samuel Oak is. Oh wait. No. What's the Alula one? He's better. He's way better. Everybody loves him. He's an icon. Genuinely. What is his name? So Samuel Oak is regular Professor Oak from this game. But I don't know what the Alula's one is. In the anime, he's just funny. I mean, that anime season pretty much sucks, but he's a good part of it, for sure. Doing those Pokemon impressions, it's pretty good. Let's go. We got Oak's parcel. Give me those Pokeballs. Anthony's here. Gary's a good rival. What's your guys' favorite rival? I think mine would probably have to be. Damn. I don't know, actually. That's pretty tough. Like, it's definitely not Sharon and Bianca. It's not going to be like How. It's not Hop. It's definitely not the rivals from X and Y. They suck. Even though, like, not gonna, in the anime, they're decent. Like Tierno, I like Tierno. he's pretty great. Trevor's alright, you know, whatever. But no, they're definitely not it. I don't think Gary's the best, but I don't think he's a bad one. There's also like Silver. There's Barry. Barry's annoying, but like I think that makes him a good rival. And then there's like May / Brendan. You know, I don't really care for them that much. If I had to pick, I'd probably say it's either going to be Gary, Barry, or Silver. Or Blue, Silver, and Barry. I think they are probably the best ones, objectively. Hugh's not bad, though, because Hugh's pretty interesting from Black and White 2. He's a little too fixated on that purloin, to be honest. But, you know, whatever. Time to go get the map now. All right. We gonna get an encounter here? There it is. Pidgey. I like Pidgey. It's aight. You know what bothers me? In Gen 1, Gust is a normal type move. That's stupid. It literally makes no sense. It's a gust of wind. How is that a normal type move? Isn't Razor Wind normal type too? Like, just normally? Not just Gen 1, because that's stupid too. Take one step, dude. This isn't really the best game for this Locke type, because you want to get a lot of encounters early for this Locke type to be really interesting, because it gets more interesting as you go along in the game. You know what I mean? The more Pokemon that can be on your team, the more interesting it gets. I also recently played through this game, or like Gen 1, regular Gen 1. I think I played through Yellow with just normal types. That game's pretty fun. The problem with playing through it with just normal types, right, is once you get like Snorlax, Kangaskhan, they just run it. They just run it through. They're so good. It's crazy how good they are. Grab some more balls here. All right. This episode is pretty much just gonna be encounter, like a bunch of counters. And then what I'll probably do is I'll put in the rare candy thing before next episode. The cheat. Also, if you want to find a good GBA emulator, I'm using MGBA. Super good, by the way. Highly recommend. And Mankey, that is super great to have. That's one of the more rare encounters here, I think. Can't you get like, I think you can get Rattata, Pidgey, Spearow, Mankey. And I think you can get the Nidorans as well. I could be wrong, but I think that's right. Get yourselves a Mankey. Come on. Yes, sir. I've never really used the Mankey, I don't think. Like, I kind of use it sometimes in like Insurgents, but not really. Doesn't really count. Oh yeah, so I mentioned earlier how we get to spin the wheel whenever we defeat a rival or a gym leader or an evil team encounter. So an evil team encounter basically consists of like that would mean all of Silphgo would be an encounter, or the one time on Nugget Bridge where there's that guy, or that one dude after it was at Viridian City, I think, that gives you the TM for Dig. That would count as one as well. So, but it's not like each individual person, because that'd just be crazy. But it still can be a lot. I hate this stupid tutorial, dude. Like, I think if you already have a Pokemon by this point, you shouldn't have to watch that. Like, if you already have, like, another co-op Pokemon. If you have more than one on your team. Which I have 3. Clearly, I know how to catch them. He should just give you the TGTV. And that be it. Alright, Route 2, here we come. So if I remember correctly, before the first gym, you get a total of 5 Pokemon. And then afterwards, we'll start to really get into switching the team around and stuff. It still won't be that exciting because there won't be that many Pokemon that we can switch on and off, but I think we should count Mount Moon as another Team Rocket encounter, probably. Oh yeah, we haven't caught a Rattata yet. For some reason I thought I did, but no, I have not. Bag. Pokeball. Alright. Nice. Alright, we got one more encounter here. Oopsies. I'm kind of hoping it's gonna be like Caterpie. I honestly really think Butterfree's super good encounter just in general. Highly slept on Pokemon in general, I think. What even can you get in here other than like Caterpie and Weedle? Metapod, Kakuna. Because I don't even know. Oh, wait. Doesn't it depend on what game you have, which one you can get? Or am I thinking of, like, just red and blue where that's a thing? Or is it neither and I'm stupid? So we got Weedle, which kind of blows. I'd rather have Caterpie. But getting Weedle is better than getting, like, Metapod. Well, it wouldn't matter that much because we just end up giving it rare candies to train it up. We're not training it up under normal circumstances. So honestly, it wouldn't really matter. I'm still happy about Weedle. Like, Butterfree's not that bad. Or, not Butterfree. Beedrill. Beedrill's not that bad. I just want the Pokeball, man. Yeah, there's Caterpie. I wonder if that's just like... Why do I feel like that's a thing, though? Where you can only get one in certain games, and then the other one in the other one. That, if it's not red and blue, then I'm just, like, thinking of something entirely from who knows what. Damn, this game's great, man. I'm excited to do this. I love Pokemon, and I love this Locke type. I've tried it once on Pokemon Black, and it was super fun. I didn't even play all the way through it, though, just because there are other things I wanted to do with, like, friends and family. But when I did it, I was really enjoying it. Alright, well, that's going to conclude this episode. If you enjoyed, hit the like button, subscribe, comment down below, hit the notification bell, and keep watching for more. We will see you in the next one. Bye!